Everyone from the Tabernacle of David Prophetic Dance Center in Jerusalem. I have such a fire in my bones, and I've learned that when it's right there, I need to share it, and it's the Holy Spirit that's leading me to. I am so displeased. I'm disgusted, actually. I'll use a stronger word. As blood-washed children of God, we are human. We are spirit, soul, body, and our spirit lives in our heart. And I'm so tired of believers, how can I put this? Philosophizing, intellectualizing, spiritualizing, that's what I want to say. Spiritualizing personal growth. It's a bunch of hooey, in my opinion, because we're human on purpose. And so our hearts, which are gardens, which we need to tend to, are so important to God. And it's so important that we don't minimalize our heart or minimalize the hearts of people, loved ones that we're in relationships with. Relationships take two people. And if one or both parties need to share their heart in order to move on and move forward together in love, then the other party needs to hear. Whether both need to talk or only one needs to talk, the other party has to be willing to hear in order to move on. If that's what they need in order to move on, if the other person loves them and is capable, that person needs to hear, love, and acknowledge so that they can move on together. And I think so many of us believers, we try to spiritualize everything, and in doing so, we can repress our hearts, we can stuff our hearts, we can squash our hearts, we can minimalize our hearts. And this does not please God. On the contrary, to be fully alive, we need to embrace our hearts. Let me say that again. To be fully alive, we need to embrace our one-of-a-kind hearts, and we need to love and honor each other's heart. Let's live in the human heart that God has given to us. There's a place for spiritual things, absolutely, but we can't spiritualize everything, or else we're just running. We're running behind God. We need to do our part in this life God has called us to steward. Our part is to do what we're called to do, to make right judgments, to make good and healthy decisions, and God will do his part. God bless you from the city of the great King, Jerusalem.